You know you got an appointment at 2, Devin, right?
I need to look and see what time is it. It's at 2 or at 1.
It's at 2,
Okay.
according to my calendar.
Okay.
With your counselor? Huh?
Okay. So we'd like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks Live at noon. Um, we are, Mondays are kind of a crazy day for us because we've had the weekend, although we worked. I did sneak in and work both Saturday and Sunday trying to get long arming done. But and Sundays I always have to come in for the Zoom social because our internet at our house is really crappy, like crappier than at the shop, which is hard to believe. So I have to come in. Otherwise, I can hear you guys talking. If I try to do it from my house, I can hear you guys talking, but it's a black screen, so I can't see you. So it's really hard to make you bigger, make you smaller. You know how it is when we do the Zooms on Sundays. So if you ever are bored on a Sunday and you want to join us, it's just a social afternoon. We do show and tell techniques if somebody's learned something new or wants to share. It's always just something different, but mostly the ladies just like to chit chat. So that's what we do on Sundays from 1 to 4. You're more than welcome to join us. It's free. Okay, wait. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Peggy. Peggy, I hope you enjoyed your grandson's birthday yesterday. We missed you at the Zoom. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Sue. Hi, Fran. Hi, Judy. Hi, Velvet. It's good to see you again. Okay, so if you girls have any questions, I'm just going to show you a few things that I've been working on over the weekend. So the very first thing we do have on our Fabric Chick Stitch Along, we have kind of a challenge. Nobody's going to hold you to it, but a UFO challenge because, we put it in upside down. Now, Roger's fiddling with the camera because he can't figure out why I'm so short. But it's because I put the camera in upside down. But we can't change. You can't adjust it now. So sorry, girls. So anyhow, we have a UFO challenge on the Fabric Chick Stitch Along, which anybody can join. So we're always posting what we're working on, what you girls are working on. You guys are free to post. Everybody likes to see what everybody's doing. It's kind of built up a great friendship, and that's kind of what we were talking about yesterday during the Zoom. How when life gets back to whatever normal is, we hope that we don't give up on these Zooms and different things because we would have never have met everybody that joins us on these lives. Like Connie's from Chicago, Katrina's from Australia, Judy's in Canada. So it's just like broadened our whole community. So we're really glad that you guys have joined us this past year for this kind of crazy adventure. And we hope you continue on with us. It will kind of change a little bit once we start doing shows again. But we'll still do the lives when we're in town. And we might do the lives from the road too. Who knows? You just never know what to expect from us. But so set your timers on your Facebook so when you get that bing, you know we're live. So anyway, so today we're gonna do. Okay, Lynn, we'll see you on Tuesday. Tuesday's perfect. Hi, Vicky from Australia. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're up already. It's 5 a.m. I am not a morning person. I am having a really hard time adjusting to this time change because we're having to get up like at 4:30 or something. It's crazy. Hi, Leilani. Hi, Diane. The girls are we're going to do a field trip in a little bit. So you'll see the girls are putting your packages together right now so we can get them in the mail as soon as possible. Hi, Linda. Peggy finished hers. She's going to post it. You finished your UFO? So we have this challenge. If you're new to joining us, we have this challenge this month. We started it in March to just list a couple of your UFOs because maybe it might help you if you put it in writing, might help you focus to actually get them done. And I know this is crazy, but it really does kind of feel good when you get them done. So I'm going to show you. I started this UFO. I haven't completely finished it, but I did do I just need to turn it into a pillow and decide what kind of trims I want to add to it because, I always add trims. So this is from Lorraine Turner's Ready, Set, Go. This is her kitty pattern, and we do have the pattern available for $40, and that includes the chenille that you need. So this was Lorraine Turner's pattern, and this is what I did with it. So I actually did throw it in the washing machine. I tried to just use you want me to move back?
No, Never mind. Keep going.
His sign language, sometimes I don't get it.
No, my hand was in front of the camera.
Oh, because the camera's right here.
Oh.
Because I put it in upside down, sorry. So anyhow, so this was a really fun class that we did. We could do it again as a class, although you might not need a class once you have the pattern. It's really, really good step-by-step directions. And then I actually tried it with just the chenille fluff brush, so I wouldn't have to get the whole thing wet. But it didn't fluff up as much as I wanted it to, so I put it in the washer and washed it and dried it. So it's a little bit more poofy. I might go back and add a little bit more chenille because there's some places I wanted the fabric to show through, but maybe not so much. So I might just wait and see if I want to add some more, if I want to leave it. And then I'm going to turn it into a pillow. So I'm almost done. I will be done by the end of March because this is one of my UFO projects that I swear I will not go into April not having finished. So that's that. Then I'm going to show you guys how to miter corners. So Janet put this quilt together for us. So she's got, I know it seems weird doing Christmas, but we have to do samples whatever time of the year we can get them done. So, so this is just a simple panel and then an inner sashing and then the border print. So this is, you're going to sew. When you do mitered corners, you're going to sew on all 4 borders, but you're going to leave them a 1/4 of an inch. You're going to stop a 1/4 of an inch before you get to the top of your panel. So this here is how it's going to look. You're going to sew all of your borders on, leaving a 1/4 inch right here. Got that? You're going to leave a 1/4 inch. Then you're going to line it up. And I lined one up so that it wouldn't be so tricky. You're going to pull it like this at a 45-degree angle. Like this. Roger's going to have to get up close and personal for this. So you're going to take this and line it up at a 40. What?
I'm not getting what you're showing.
Okay. So you're going to line this up with your borders so that your borders here line up, okay? Because you know you cut your borders correctly. So you're going to line them up. You're going to line this up at a 45-degree angle. You could put it right on your cutting mat so you can make sure that that's straight right here. And then this is, you're going to line up your 2 ends, right? These are your 2 ends. You're going to line them up, okay? You're going to put pins on either side. You're going to take your long ruler. A short ruler is not going to work. You're going to look for your 45-degree angle. So that's your 45-degree angle line. If you haven't, and I'm going to tell you, I'm not a gadget person, but if you haven't gotten the Alex Anderson's Quilter Select rulers, you want to add that to your stash because there's a little, it's not really tacky, but there's some kind of a grippy something. I have no idea what. Some kind of a grippy something on the bottom so it doesn't slip around. You know, when you put it down and then you kind of have to crawl your hand up with pressure, you know, you got your rotary cutter here and you have to kind of put pressure on. This won't slip and slide. Like it just can't for some reason. So I'm going to take this with my 45-degree angle right here. I'm going to line it up here so that you can see my 45-degree angle is right here. I'm going to take my chalk pin, whatever pin I can find. You could use a friction pin, anything. You could actually use a pencil if you want it, but I'm going to use a chalk pin and I'm going to mark it, and that's going to be my stitching line, okay? So I'm going to take that to the sewing machine. I'm not going to actually do that unless you really want me to, but I'm going to start a 1/4 inch back here because remember you stopped a 1/4 inch before you got to your borders. So I'm going to start stitching here and I'm going to stitch across here. And then once that's stitched, I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut a 1/4 inch and just whack it off. So it will look like, let's see, this one I haven't ironed yet. So this is the one I just stitched from here to here. I should use like, I don't know, some crazy thread so you can really see the stitching line. But here's, you can see the chalk line. I just stitched right on the chalk line, a straight stitch. I went a 1/4 inch past the edge of the fabric here. And then I cut a 1/4 inch seam. And then when I open it up, it's going to look like this. Okay. So I'm going to press this out. I'm not really perfect here with this. I'm going to take that one little, I took one stitch too many. So I'm going to take that little stitch out so it doesn't pucker there. But you see how this lines up perfectly on the corners? And then it never lines up here. I don't know why, but you won't really notice. Okay, what questions do you guys have? Vicki, we do have kits for the Christmas quilts somewhere. Somewhere I have a kit. I'll tell you the price in a second because we can always throw anything that I demo throughout the week, we can throw into your baskets for the weekend. Vicki, did you ever get your package from us? I know it takes longer to get to Australia, but I always like them. I'm on pins and needles while I wait for the packages to get to you and Katrina. Okay, let's see. Hi, Phyllis. Lynn, it wasn't ready yet. You cannot come in on Saturday and expect to pick up your stuff from Friday's sale. After Friday, we kind of are so exhausted, we kind of quit and go home. Okay, let's see. Oh, Vicki loves the early mornings. I do too, but not that early. Sue, I did get your email order. I've written it down and I've given it to Janet to process. And Greta. Janet and Greta are back there trying to get them all out. And then Devin has been shipping the ones that are ready. So he's going to make a trip to the post office in a little bit. Okay, let's see. Hi, Fran. Oh, Fran, you've got a fan. Okay, let's see. It is magic. Doing the mitered borders, they always seem really hard, but they're actually not. You just have to take a deep breath and stitch it. And remember, don't cut it off until you open it up and make sure that it's accurate. Because until then, until you cut it, you still have options. Once you cut it, though, you're all out of luck. Okay, Vicki, I got my fingers crossed still. Okay, and then the other thing I was going to show you girls is we just got this panel in. So we haven't embellished it yet. You know that we love to embellish everything, but this is a super fun Americana 4th of July kind of a panel, and it's going to be a banner. So what we did, Janet actually did it. She cut these all out. She fused them to the heavyweight Peltex.
Hold it up the other way.
Would you like me to? I'm going to show you this.
Well, the ladies might, so they can see it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Does that make you girls happier?
Look like some of it was upside down or something.
Okay.
It still is.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Do you like this way better?
Oh, I can read it now.
Okay. Okay.
Ladies can probably read it now too.
Well, I'm going to show them. We're in process, so I still have to hole punch. So we'll hole punch these. So these have the heavyweight Timtex. So what she did is she cut these to the size around the shapes, and then she put a piece of heavyweight Timtex inside, fused it together, and then top stitched around it. So we'll take a hole punch. Next time you see this, it'll probably be done, hopefully for Friday's sale. We'll hole punch it on either end. We'll put a string through it. We'll create a banner, and then we'll embellish it. Although these are all in this pie shape, so it's going to be kind of, I'm going to have to really look for some good embellishments. Something dangly or something, I'm not sure. So that is what we're doing with this project. We're always working on samples here. It seems like we never get done. And then the other panel that we just got back into stock. So I know some of you love to have these little animals. Stuffed project, super easy afternoon project. So this panel, it just got back into stock. We were out of it for quite a while, but this is a fun one for babies. They sew up like this. So they have the mom and the two babies in the pockets. There you go. thing, and we're gonna sneak upstairs because
What?
Devin is working on his quilt. So we're gonna go see the progress of his quilt because Anna keeps asking us every day. So Devin's working on a shop sample. He's doing the zigzag. I'll post a picture of Anna's in the Fabric Chick Stitch Along. She did it in blacks and grays. So stunning. Devin's doing it in rose golds. If you guys haven't gotten the Trash to Treasures challenge, we do have a few of them. It's $10. We mail you a bag of stuff. Who knows what's in the bag? So here's a few of them that are done and ready to mail. So we mail you a bag, and then you do something with it. We don't care what. You could create a chair, a table runner, a jacket. I mean, the ladies have done dolls. They've done all kinds of. One lady did a beanbag out of hers. All kinds of crazy stuff you can do with them. And then we display them at the Reno Quilt Show. First prize gets a $200 gift certificate to Fabric Chicks. Second prize gets $100, and third prize gets a $50 gift certificate. So that's what we call the Trash to Treasures challenge. You never know what you're going to get, and you have to create something. I think you have to use 3 things from the bag. Okay.
Phyllis has a question.
Okay, here I'm going to answer.
Read.
Temtex or Peltex. It is heavyweight. It's we have it with fusible on one side and non-fusible on the other. It's a little bit cheaper. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Once you fuse it on, you're going to stitch down the edges anyways. You don't have to. It says you don't have to in the directions. I do. I stitch down the edges just because I don't want it to peel up. I mean, it's not going to be that much work to just stitch around it. So you could get the fusible on both sides or the fusible on one side. Peltex, Temtex. It's basically the stuff that they put in the brims of your hats. It's a heavyweight interfacing, and we use it. I use it sometimes in tote bags, although it's really hard to turn it inside out. But I use it all the time in all of our banners. And we've tried different weights of fusibles in our banners, and they're all. This is the only one I like. All the other ones are just too floppy. I'm going to show you an example of that. Follow me. The Rick Rack would be super cute on it. Okay, so see how here, this one, I don't know what Vicki put in this. This is a sample from Vicki from Workman's. So a lot of times when she sells out of her fabric, she gives me her samples and vice versa because we end up ordering the same stuff. So Vicki put something in here, but it's not thick enough to make them really hang right, solid. So here's another one that we've done, and we've, if you look, we put so much on it you can't even see, but we put Rick Rack through the holes, so it's strung on Rick Rack, and then we bedazzled the heck out of it with yarn, silk trims, beads, you name it. But the heavyweight interfacing just seems to make them hang nicer. Okay. Okay, let's see. I think I have the panel, but I think I may need the other 2 fabrics. Okay, Peggy, are you talking about that red, white, and blue panel? Because if you are, don't even waste your time looking because it just came in. Okay, and then Roger was just you have to follow me. Roger was just inventorying a box when we were getting ready. And you girls are going to want to see what's in the box. Oh, enjoy Ohio. I think there's tons of fun stuff to do in Ohio. All the Amish farms you can go to, Carolyn. Do you finish the edge on the banners that are fused? I just do a straight stitch around it, Phyllis, so it doesn't come up. Okay, look at this. I'm not going to show you at all because we're going to put it on Friday's sale. But we've got trims. We've got a metallic purple Rick Rack. We have a beaded orange and green fringe. This one is one of our most popular. I don't even know what's in here because Christy ordered this. Ooh, this one might be fun to look at this one. This one might be fun to put the banner on. Look at that. Red, white, and blue ribbon. And we have it in 2 different sizes. So this is something totally different we haven't had before. Red, white, and blue ribbon in 2 different sizes.
You gonna show it, or are you going?
I just did. You want a better picture than that? All right, girls. So we've got quite some more metallics and brown in Rick Rack. We've got some fun stuff. So we're going to have to inventory it because Roger always gets mad if I steal it out of here before we inventory it. But this one is back in stock. This one is always one of my best sellers. I don't know. I can't find the beginning. I don't know why. Okay, look at this one, girls. Can you see it? It's got a little bit of beaded flowers and raffia, but it's not really raffia. It's like threads. Kind of exciting. Okay, so that's it for the trims. Who knows what else is in here? Oh, here's another cute one too. Oh, I keep saying it's it, but then I find other ones. Okay, here's a fun one. Super adorable. Oh my gosh, we're going to have to find lots of fun things to make. This one would be fun on kind of that vintagey collage of Kathy Holden's. Except for it's not vintage, but. Okay, so then we're going to do a sneak peek. You might want to just carry that. Okay, girls, we're going to go. Okay, so Roger will inventory the trims so that we can put them on Friday's sale. Okay. All right, let's go see. Shh. Let's go see what Devin's doing. Okay, Devin. So can you show us what your quilt looks like? So here's Devin's quilt on the floor. So what did you do? You picked six fabrics from lights to darks?
Yeah.
And then you cut 2.5-inch strips. This is a pattern from Jordan Fabrics. It's a free downloadable pattern. You can go to their website and download the pattern. Super fun and easy. Devin's pieced it all together. He's added the end triangles, and now he's getting ready to put the rows together so that as soon as he gets finished, he will get it quilted and kitted and put it on a Friday sale. So I wouldn't hold my breath, girls, for this Friday, but maybe, you just never know. He might get his act together or come in early in the morning and get it done. Anything's possible with him. All right, Lynn Jenkins says, nice quilt, Devin. Lynn says, looking great. Lynn says, poor Devin. He says, that's true, Lynn. Poor Devin. Okay, girls, that's all we have for today. I don't know what we have planned for Wednesday. I think Christy was working on getting some fun interviews. So as soon as we know what Wednesday is, we will post it so that you know. If you have any questions or if you need anything, always just give us a call or send an email, although sometimes emails get lost. So give us a call. Those are always answered quickest. We will see you on Wednesday. Have a good afternoon.